Hi everyone, it's Al. Today you're going to show you how to save money by using your leftover vegetables and making a soup out of them, not throwing them away. You know, my whole entire site and everything to do with Derek and 33 is about saving money. And this is another one of them. This is our blender and mill by Swan. Quite a nice little device. It's got a cutter there as well that can go on there. And this is it. It's got a pulse mode and 0, 1 and 2 for faster speeds. So what we're going to show you to do, we've got all our leftover vegetables and we're going to show you chopping it up in there and then making a nice soup out of it, so you don't waste your money on throwing away good vegetables that just happen to be left over. So without further ado.
So what I've done is I've already prepared all my vegetables. There's peppers in this, celery, leeks, carrots, they're all ready to go, all chopped up finely. I've got garlic and shallots, which I've chopped up ready. I've got some olive oil in there, warming. I'm going to pop that in there. Probably warmed it too much, listen to that sizzle. Put that in there. I'm going to soften them. Turn the gas down a smidgen. I'm going to soften them for a few minutes, and then when I soften them I'm going to add the vegetables. I've just got to wait a couple of minutes for them to soften. Vegetables, these are what I've got left over this time. I'm going to add them to those softened onion and garlic. This isn't a cooking recipe, it's just this one really works for us, and we had loads left over. Been away for a couple of days and I come back and I thought, what a waste. I thought, I know, I'll make a nice vegetable soup. So they're all in there, mix them round, and now I'm going to leave them for about 10 minutes to sweat. So that's it. So what we've done here is we sorted the onion and the garlic and put all the vegetables in, and the actual moisture, the water in the vegetables, is causing this steam effect to drip back down. So that is actually cooking the vegetables nicely. So they are really nearly ready to go. I put seasoning in. I put some fresh basil, some fresh thyme, pepper, whatever you like. Now I'm putting a couple of stock cubes in. Some in. Just good old Knorr stock cubes. I like the ones in the pot. They're lovely, and I'm just going to put some water in now. Boiled water. And I'm just going to let that cook now for the next, well, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, until everything's completely and utterly soft. And then it's ready to go in the blender. Right, so if it's tricky getting the vegetables down your children, and I know sometimes that can be, and we disguise it in all sorts of ways, this is a great way, because you've got your vegetables all cooked there. There's about 7 different vegetables in there, one way or another, with peppers and carrots and celery. So they're saying now you should be eating 7 a day. That won't be one way of getting it down them, through making a vegetable soup. I've transferred some of this over all ready to go. I use it as a base for gravy. It can be used as a base for bolognese sauce. You can add all your lovely flavours to it. It's just one way of getting it down the kids when they don't want to eat all their vegetables. So I'm going to pulse it, because there's quite a few chunky bits in there. Oh, need to turn it on. Right, I'm going to pulse it. And I'm just going to give it a minute. And there we are. We have our vegetable soup. And what I'm going to do now is transfer that straight to a Tupperware container, pop it in the freezer, and then I've got a nice vegetable soup.
So that's how to do it, guys and girls. All my videos, Derek and 33.